Now, here's an observation. I'm not saying that it's all of you, and I'm not saying personally names, but an observation from working with so many thousands of people. I have a little bit of a, of a feeling for that, and also from the fact that you're here. So far in your business, the quadrants that were more important for you were in these sides. For most of the Dutch people, for most of the ZZP'er and small business owners that we work with, this is more important. If you ask them, then independence and fulfillment will be on top of their lists. Okay? This is nice to have. I want to make money, I want to be able to pay the rent, and I want to be able to have a car, but like we heard before in the morning, okay, this is less important than this. Would you agree? Okay? So again, no judgment, that's just how it is. For how many people, if you're honest with yourself, until you came here, until you talked to Open Service, for how many of you could recognize, yes, if I have that and the other one is okay, then I'm fine. How many of you would agree with that? Okay, if you look around, that's the majority of the room. Okay, that's the majority of the room. Now, there is a name for this part of the quadrant. Okay, there's a name for that. It's called a hobby. Because what is a hobby? It's something that you love doing, you enjoy it, it allows you to, to have lots of fun and to do your things, whatever it is your things, and you're in charge of your time, you can choose whatever you want, nobody tells you how to do that, you can choose your own, this is a hobby. Okay? What make a business into a business is when this quadrant is, or these two quadrants are coming into the picture. Means I make money from it, nice money from a business, and we'll talk about why nice money and not just money, and that you can make a difference. And that's when I was a little bit excited this morning working with you. Remind me your name, Nicolette, right? Nataliette. When I was, now you came closer, so you're you're a better target. You're a better target. But it's okay if I work with you, because I thought it was wonderful what you said, and I think it's many people here think like you. But when you're focusing on being small and being in the hobby, then there's less people you can really make a difference in their lives. I know what it is. I've been here all my life. I worked with 40 people in a room, and I thought that's great. Those people loved me. They loved what we were doing. They changed their life. But I could help about 400 people a year. Today, I can help tens of thousands a year. Okay, so it's not, this is a result. This is the cause. This is what I want to achieve. So for a business, I would like you to have all those four. Now, for employees, there is a very big difference between work and hobby. Would you agree? Work is what I have to do, and hobby, that's what I do because I love it. For most of us, we do what we love. That's why we started the business, isn't it? So there is a very fine line between a hobby and a business. Because if I do what I want, then what's the difference between a business and a hobby? What's the difference? Yeah, it's not the money. It's the direction of the money. Because money, there's in both of them. In a hobby, money goes out. In business, money comes in. How many of you recognize that you're in a hobby now? You know what I mean? You do what you love, you enjoy that, you're fulfilling your things, you're your own boss, but you don't make a lot of money. I'm not saying that all of you are losing money, but if you just make a decent living here, which means you can pay for the rent and the food and, and a vacation once or twice a year, that's not what business is all about. It's really not. A business is a vehicle that can take you to financial freedom, to financial abundance, and to make a bigger difference in the world. And that's what you're going to hear me in the coming 2 days beating on your head again and again. Stop thinking small. Stop thinking a hobby. If you will go home with a hobby after this training, I failed, and I don't like failing. So be worried. Be very, very worried. Okay? My goal for you is that by the end of this weekend, you will make a decision. Am I staying with a hobby, or I'm going for a business? If you're going for a business, I'll help you. If you're going to stay with a hobby, you can go home, we'll stay friends, but you don't have to come back again. Is that okay? Yes. Guys, are you okay? Yes. Wonderful.